Joanne Hayes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I stand to take this call on the general debate. And to be honest, I do not feel as a backbencher of National that I've been left out and that I've been cut back, because I feel like I'm at the front with all the ministers. Thank you very much. And so my contribution today, Mr Speaker, because it is a hot topic, is around the housing area. And I wanted to focus my contribution on the things that are actually happening within Christchurch to do with social housing, because it's really, really important. It's really important because I'm focusing on the area that I'm based in, which is Christchurch East, Mr Speaker. Did we know that Christchurch East has received over 108 social housing homes in the Aranui area? Over 108 social housing homes in Aranui, Mr Speaker. Aranui that suffered from an amazing amount of homes that were destroyed. That's Housing New Zealand homes that were destroyed, Mr Speaker, because of the earthquake. And recently, the Minister, Paula Bennett, went to Aldershot Street, which is in Aranui, if you know where that is, and she opened 15 of those houses. 15 of those houses that would house a number of families that are 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom and 2-bedroom homes, Mr Speaker. In Christchurch, 970 homes will be delivered there. 970 homes. That's an amazing amount of homes, Mr Speaker. 600 of those new homes will be based in Riccarton once legislation has been completed, Mr Speaker. This is amazing. Amazing for a city that was virtually brought to its knees, and the housing issues there were absolutely astronomical. I can't say that we will fix everything, but we are moving along. And I can tell you, Mr Speaker, housing issues in this country have been there for many years, within this government, within the past governments, but it's been this government that has actually addressed and is addressing the situation of homelessness. And we are doing an amazing job with it. With the announcements that the Minister has made over the $5,000 to relocate homeless people from Auckland to the provinces, that's not a horrible thing to do. Recently I was in the Bay of Plenty, and there were some people that I met there in the Bay of Plenty, and they have moved from Auckland to Tauranga. Because they thought that by moving there they would be able to save a little bit more money and be able to invest that within the education system for their children. They love Tauranga. They absolutely love Tauranga. They said to me, we wished we'd done it earlier, Mr Speaker. Wish we'd done it earlier. Now, when we start looking at these housing areas, Mr Speaker, I start to look at the Māori housing network. And this is an amount of $12.6 million over the next 4 years. Now, do we remember when the opposition ever gave funding for Māori housing? Yes. They didn't give money for Māori housing. This government has given $12.6 million for the Māori housing network to be delivered over 4 years, Mr Speaker. So Māori whānau too will be able to have safe and warm homes with which they want to live in, Mr Speaker. Housing New Zealand in Christchurch has carried out and spent over $150 million on repairs to homes where the tenants are currently living in, and as well as $200 million on building 700 new homes. And to date, 300 of those are ready to be moved into. By 2017, 700 homes will be completed, Mr Speaker. As I said at the start of my contribution, there has been many things going on with this government to do with housing. We are responding. The opposition have never responded to the housing issues that this country has faced in the past. In fact, as I sit here and I listen to the contributions from the opposition, you would think that they have a monopoly on poor people in this country. It is disgusting that they will want to bandy around and punt around poor people. I can tell you, Mr Speaker, we have a lot more respect for the people of this country than using them and bandering them around this house like they're just absolutely nothing, Mr Speaker. So in closing, Mr Speaker, I just want to say that this has been a good opportunity here for me to speak about the housing issues within Christchurch, the remediation work that we've been doing for the people of Christchurch, because they are important to us. The people of Christchurch East are important to us, and I can tell you tomorrow I look forward to that budget, because I believe there will be some amazing things that will come out of it. Thank you, Mr Speaker.